Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf, the voice of Transformers Collectors Club Australia. This is episode 80. Nice round number, 80. That's a 0 following an 8. And it's on, look at this. Look at this. It's on October the 8th as well, 2016. Ooh. We are recording live. It is a Saturday night record, so we're all drunk. We are all drunk, right? We're not all drunk?
Nah,
was it just
most of us?
Was it just me? Did no one get the memo to be absolutely totally sozzled for the podcast tonight?
Sozzled?
No, responsible drinking.
Unfortunately, no.
Shit. Responsible drinking, Simon says, as Brad takes a swig. You laugh.
It's not his first week for the night.
I believe you. I am Jason. Joining us, we have a bit of a full house tonight. Brad has a special guest in his house right this very instant. Simon Chambers. Now, Simon, you are the secretary of TCCA.
Correct.
Is that correct? Correct. Correct. I'm sorry. I don't go through the official positions that much. So I didn't mean to offend by stumbling over that. I'm sorry. But so we've got the president, the secretary, and the treasurer all in the same room at Brad's place tonight. The TCCA, the management of the club is in one place. So if someone like Ozformers was seeking to take it out, this would be a good opportunity to launch that ICBM.
Or the Unicron Bar and Grill, but let's keep that to another day.
Oh, hey!
Evening, guys. There you go.
So that's the Victorian contingent. The other Sydney contingent, we have Mikey Siciliano. How are you doing?
Yeah, you presented. You presented.
Wow. I've done better than you have so far.
Off to a flying start. You've done well.
School system working well in New South Wales.
And in the spirit of mispronouncing people's names, we also have Max. Tibby?
Yeah.
Is there a silent Q in there or something?
I don't know how you mispronounce that, but yes, I am here.
Tibqua. There's like a silent apostrophe QAH or something in there.
Sure,
Max, how you doing? How are you doing? You are in South Australia. You are still half an hour behind us, even though there's daylight savings on now, right? Or is it more than that?
Yeah, it's still half an hour, which means whereas it is almost 10 for you guys, it is just past 9 here. So
sounds
it's good.
Lucky.
Interesting.
Good to be here.
Keep it up, and we'll put you back. Keep it up, and we'll send you back to the Dark Ages. We have the power, not you.
Yeah, that was last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, when you fly to Adelaide, you have to turn your clock back half an hour and your calendar back a few years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm also about to attempt something that may not go very well, and so this may be an edit point for Brad, but we'll see how we go. I'm just going to try this. And bam. Am I still here? I'm still here? You guys can still hear me? Good, because I just turned Wi-Fi off on my laptop.
Okay, now he's gone.
Yeah.
Really scary.
What's Wi-Fi?
I'm glad you asked this, Simon.
Simon, stop pretending you're from SA.
Yeah. Simon's actually just getting some prep time in for when he comes to Adelaide for Supernova in a few weeks' time.
Yep.
Oh, nice. It'll be good to see you there.
Yeah, coming up for a bit of a lookie.
I'm also going to be there. But
you might not see them because
nice.
Give me a full house.
Yeah.
Actually, when is it? I need to make sure that I'm not busy.
October I think it's the 19th.
19th of November.
Sorry, yeah.
Check. I think it's the
November?
18th to 20th of November.
Okay, that's cool because that's fine. I'm going to be in Melbourne the week before, but that weekend I believe is free. So yeah, cool.
So if I see you walking between Melbourne and Adelaide, thumbing a ride, stop, go.
Just either stop or continue on. Please don't swerve.
Yeah, Brad would most likely drive over you as he's watching the latest season of his favourite show.
I'll be on my iPad. Bump. No.
Oh, there goes Jason. And the 7th cyclist.
Actually, I'm quite surprised that Mikey's ears didn't pick up this morning when two of us Vicos crossed the border into his territory of New South Wales. His alarm didn't go off. No.
I believe he has actually deployed the attack dogs, but there's a slight delay
Due to okay.
It's an assassin.
due to budgetary constraints.
They're South Australian dogs.
I'm sending death's head for you. So there you go.
All right. Look, it's time we get started. Off the Shelf is the podcast for Transformers Collectors Club Australia. TCCA website is transformerscca.com. You'll find links there to the Facebook discussion group, the sales group, the YouTube channel, the Twitter page, and of course, the podcast. That's this thing that you're listening to now. Before we get into the news of the week, club and community news time. Brad, how many members do we have now?
We've gone up one, Jason. We are currently on 130 members, and our Facebook count has gone up 11 from last week to 1,960.
It's that slow, inexorable climb to 2,000.
Excellent. We also got the annual survey on all our social media routes, Facebook, the website. There's going to be a link in the show notes here for members, paid members and social members to jump on that and let us know what we've done, what we need to do, and what we're doing
do you know
right.
How many people have done it?
I guess it's about 80.
Oh, that's good.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I did it as soon as I got an email, so you know.
Yep.
What's it
Hey,
about?
Woo, you sent me a message today saying you never got it via your email.
Lies.
Oh,
Get what? You sending me money? Yeah, I'll have it.
No. The survey link was sent in your email address and you said you didn't get it.
No.
And
When
then
did
you
I
just
say
said that
that?
you got it as soon as you got the email.
I got the email. What are you talking about, Brad? Stop putting words in my mouth.
Don't worry about that.
All right, this is going well.
Yes,
We
it
are in the weeds early. So TCCA was actually at 2 conventions around the country today. First of all, okay. Yes, fair enough. No, that's all right. First of all, we had Max. Max, you were at the Adelaide Toy Game and Comic Fair, and
Yes.
I think Shane was there with you.
yeah, Shane was sort of both helping out with our store and then running his own, just selling some stuff off. And then Samuel Tatt, the state rep, was also there, helping run the
Excellent.
TCA store.
So we are looking at the picture on the feed of. So I've never actually seen a picture of Shane. Is that Shane next to you there?
Yes,
Yep.
that is Shane.
Oh, he exists.
Hello, Shane.
Yes, Shane doesn't exist.
Hello, Shane. Very, very well
It
done.
may surprise you to find out, but he is not actually a cat. As his
What?
face-
I don't know. I feel like he may have actually, his cat
He's like
may have actually.
Voltron. All the cats just merged together into that.
Yeah.
No, good work.
cool.
Good work over there, Max. I've been signing a few people up from Adelaide today, so must
Yeah,
be
we
handsome
tried to
cards out.
spruik as much as we could. Yeah, we've lost. I think we went through most of the cards that we had, so
Yep.
it was quite good.
Yep.
You know, a lot of little kids coming around and having to play around with the figures.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Minosaur.
you'll never know fear until you watch your 5-year-old kid smash your DX9 carry into an MP Bumblebee. And it's truly terrifying. But you don't want to say no because it's just like, oh, that's so cool. He's having to play around, and it's like, whoa.
How many people
Minosaur
tried to
is that?
transform your Megatron gun today?
When we were
we
at
had a few
Nerdmania,
today.
yeah. No, when we were at Nerdmania, I had the TFC Photron reflector set there, and this kid came up and had a bit of a look, and then threw a tantrum. And then his mum took him away to calm him down, and then he came back like 2 hours later, and I was just like, I don't want you touching that. Oh God, you've picked it up. Oh, hey, actually, you're pretty good at transforming that. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Got all 3 bots separated. There's the start.
Yeah. Well,
No, it was just by dropping it.
And then he throws it across the room and it shatters into a million pieces.
And yeah. So we are looking at some photos from the convention there, and I think this is also the one that was on in Albury. And so Simon and Brad, you guys were at this one. You can actually see a picture of Brad's award-winning Optimus Prime cosplay costume there.
Yeah.
The one up on flat against the wall was the one that he wore in the competition. he straddled himself in that pose, and he couldn't move. You know, like
But yeah, no.
Character.
So good on you guys. And there's a bit of a close up of the display.
Nice display.
That's half of the display. Wait for it.
Yeah, there's some G1 love there too. Board of Dimensions
Ooh,
is sort of first.
Feel a bit out of class now.
Don't worry. I'll be bringing some extra class to SA later on in the year. So
fantastic.
If you've seen the Melbourne setup that we did, I'm pretty much planning on bringing my whole glass cabinet and all the stuff across with me. So provided that the cabinet survives the trip across, we'll be rocking.
Oh,
and
brilliant.
This happened.
Oh, Need. That's supposed to be Neil. I gotta fix that.
Need?
Yeah, that was a surprise.
Brad won a cosplay contest.
Dare I say that's the first time I've had the whole thing on.
As he's telling me, as I'm actually, gingerly trying to stitch him up and make sure things go in the places they should. It's like, dude, this is the first time I've actually worn all of this at the same time.
I want to know, where are your shoulders?
He doesn't need shoulders when he wins a cosplay competition.
Wow, that is. Oh gosh, now I can't see. Wait, stop that.
Slab. Who was that?
Mikey.
Can't bloody get rid of them. Sorry.
And that's the only movement I had. So when I was getting handed the prize, all I could do was turn my hand upright and clasp.
A bit closer. Little bit closer.
Yeah, so kind of like the Optimus Prime version of a T-Rex.
Or that guy from the Scary Movie.
Yeah, the young lady there that's handing Brad the prize is actually Hex from Good Game on SBS, does the gaming review show. So she was there doing signings. As much as I would love to claim Good Game as an SBS product, it's actually an ABC product. Oh, well, it just shows you how often... Hey, we asked, okay, who's this person that's coming? And they go, oh, it's an SBS show. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go.
I got a Sonic Screwdriver, 10th Doctor, limited edition Sonic Screwdriver. That's a USB thing. And they only managed to get 4 gig into it.
$1,000.
Yeah, $1,000. He was told at the.
For $1,000, I love the blue cap to actually light up when you actually pretend to use it.
Yeah.
So no, but does the blue cap actually light up when you plug it into a laptop?
No.
Possibly.
No. Do not plug it in now to try.
Running away to get it.
It may be filled with inappropriate material of
No,
we just don't want to mess with your audio again.
No, it's just that, like I don't want the computer to start installing drivers for it. That's all. So there's Brad with his prize there, and there's another one. Oh, no, it's the same photo. There we go.
Interestingly, Brad was number 1 on the cosplay competition, and the whole idea was that you go up to the guy that's up on top of the stage, and Brad's sort of like, yeah, I can't get up those stairs, man. You'll just have to meet me down here.
Look, I think they're quite used to cosplay creating awkward amounts of movement or with limited movement. I think is what we're saying. Yes. Yeah, very nice.
It's probably one of the better crowds. Like, I only had one person come up to today and ask, is any of this for sale? Like, a lot of people are just looking and looking at the figures. A lot of nostalgia for especially the G1 stuff. It was just, it was a really good crowd.
Yep.
It was like, unfortunately, we weren't as lucky, despite the fact that we had sale stuff on either side of the display. People were constantly asking, oh, how much is this? How much is this? And you just have to tell them, no, sorry, it's not for sale.
Much to Jason's disgust. I can see the head shake there.
No, I was actually just like clicking.
Yeah.
So like, did you actually like, if someone comes up and ask if something's for sale, did you like consider selling it at quite a high price and then just
said to him
off eBay?
Yeah, I said to him most of like MP stuff, MP10, Apollyon. And maybe the Seekers, if someone wanted to pay, like, it's there, no box or accessories, if someone wanted to pay for it, I'll be willing to sell it because I know I can get another one.
Interestingly, today we did actually have, I had a couple of people sort of go, oh, the one with the Australian flag on it, oh, where can I get that? You know, like, and it's just like, it's awesome, but it's not for sale.
All right, let's get...
I had a good idea. One of your prizes,
Uh-oh.
you should make that one of your prizes for like a competition. Get custom one of those and then set that for the first prize.
The Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting another MP10 and getting it customized just for a one-off.
Yeah, for a prize. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to cost me. It's going to cost me way too much money to buy all of the tickets, dude.
You'd be supporting the club though.
All right, let's move on to some news. It is so one of the reasons why we are recording late this week. Not that anyone who is listening to the podcast will know that we're late, but just know we're late. Is that it is New York Comic Con, and so Hasbro's had a couple of panels at New York Comic Con. There is a recording of the live stream if you are willing to look at that. It is actually it's actually only 28 minutes, so fair enough.
Yeah, you can hear nothing.
Or you can watch the Combine of the Wars version, which is about 20 seconds. Too soon?
No, it's fine. Yeah, so like I'm just playing a little bit of it in there, but like there's all the news is other posts. So you can actually see Six Shot in front of the guys there. That's like, and there's an Optimus Prime helmet on the ground for some reason. But
that's the new Age of Extinction. Oh,
the Night Optimus Prime head, yeah.
So Cybertron was kind enough to take some screen grabs for us and whatever.
I'm guessing that's G1 versus.
Yeah, that's definitely G1 Six Shot versus the Titans Return Six Shot there. You can tell because one has his legs apart and the other does not.
And the other does not. But if you...
on one of them, the legs and the arms are perfectly parallel, and on the other, they're not. Because in the next million years, someone invented ball joints. So we are getting a new Six Shot in Titans Return, and this I think this is the figure's first public outing. There have been I think some renders and some pictures of parts of it, but yeah. Now, what am I looking at here? Is this Broadside?
No, that's
Black Shadow.
He's
Black
the
Shadow,
retool,
okay.
or he's the Overlord mold.
Right. Okay.
So Black Shadow is a Phase 6, so he's big in the comics, shouldn't you, Jason?
It's not that big.
Black Shadow is not really very familiar to me.
Yeah, he shows up once in the background and he gets killed.
Yeah, the DJD kill him.
Spoiler alert.
Well, we talk about this all the time.
Also, spoiler
alert for the two people that care about Black Shadow.
Also, spoiler alert, they actually did kill him on stage, as you can see there.
Yeah, well, that's how he transforms. That's why his Overlord's thing, because top half turns into a jet, bottom half turns into a tank. He can also turn into a base.
I know that figure.
Good.
That's what Overlord is.
And this is there's two things. There's two interesting things in this photo that we're looking at now. One is that is a leg.
That is a sexy leg.
Titan class Trypticon. And also, if you look just on the guy's right, to the right of the guy's where he's sitting, you can see the Titans Return Perceptor.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. Yes. No. That is another remold.
There is a new Perceptor coming. What is he a remold of?
Nothing.
I don't know. They've been.
So he's not actually a remold. Very good. So there's
that is an ultimate leg.
Wow.
Look, nobody has written more gushingly about a part of a Transformer than had about his leg this week.
Oh my goodness.
The leg does give you some idea of the size that Trypticon is going to come in at.
And it opens up just like the G1 version. Like it opens up
big enough to store all of your G1s.
Yeah.
And the cabinet.
Wow.
And
I'm guessing there's a Ratchet or something.
This is Hasbro's. Who is this guy actually? Is he one
John
of the designers?
He's the design manager or whatever.
So he's discovered how to make an ankle tilt.
Oh, he's just like, oh my god, I didn't know.
Took him long enough.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be funny if they just upsized a G1 leg and they're just like, oh, look at this.
Well, so there's a lot of similar gimmicks going on there, but
yeah, well, they have to make it similar to that.
I just love all that detail, but how much is going to be lost in just black plastic?
Yeah.
Like, of course.
Sorry, you can paint a Southern Cross on it or something.
I will.
So so Triptychon's leg sort of gives us an idea of how big that figure is going to be. He's going to be a Titan scale figure, so he'll
God damn, that should be a big leg.
he will rival Metroplex and Fort Max.
Now, how many boxes will ever come out to say biggest transformer ever?
Yeah.
Well, so do you
Decepticon
reckon they're going to try? Do you reckon they're just going to try to make him like a centimeter taller? Like, I don't think they actually can, because he's not going to be as tall as them because of the bulk.
No, he's not. No, exactly.
But if it's sort of
They
dino
can
mode,
probably
if you get-
BS it.
and put the tail on the ground, put the head strap in the air, and put the nose in the air, then
Tallest transformer ever.
Biggest acrobatic dinosaur ever.
Yes, and that is worth something actually. So yeah, there you go. So Triptychon's leg got shown off on stage on the live stream. There's a shot of it coming apart and doing
Excited.
stuff, but yeah.
Doing-
I'm
And you'll
not
notice-
quite.
you'll
I'm
notice
not
on
as
the very
excited
end
as
of it-
Brad is.
you'll notice on the very end of it there's a the ramp for the your blaster or your
Yeah.
sound wave to clip onto. So
Mhm.
they're keeping the
Do you-
the city bot.
Do you mean the
Stuff going.
clip? The clip, not the ramp. But yeah.
Well, it's a ramp.
Please don't let this have like a walking gimmick, because that would really just.
Nah,
It'd be
this one
cool,
won't.
but like it'd just wreck the posability.
And the races that we like to have at conventions, like it's like who's going to win? Yeah, I think I know who's going to win that one.
Well, no, I reckon he'd be the slowest because he's the biggest.
No, we had
He'll
Triptychon.
be the only one that can walk.
We had him and Omega Supreme racing each other today, and Triptychon was definitely faster than Omega Supreme.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean it would help if I actually lashed out and bought a bloody battery for my 30-year-old freaking Omega Supreme, but he's still not going to stand a chance in the race.
Mm.
Like he fell asleep twice and had to be prodded twice.
I don't want it
There
that
was another
much.
Transformers table across the row, across the way, and they were like all heckling, and they're all like, "Come on, Omega, you can do it, you can do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, it ain't going to happen."
All right, let's move on to some of the more official Titans return images that have the live stream. This is Perceptor.
Wow. I just noticed something really cool about him.
Yeah. So,
He's got on his gun, he's got the sniper arms.
bipods,
So that's
yeah.
that's
he's gotta
pretty
be down
cool.
here somewhere. There we are.
There it is.
There he is. See how it's got the little arms? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a nice little nod to sort of what
IDW.
Perceptor has become over the last few years.
The grassy
Um,
knoll.
So let's have a look. Yeah. So let's have a look. So we do have an official Brawn. Is this the first Brawn that we've had in a long time?
Yes.
Well, the
definitely.
headmaster, we had the headmaster in Wave 2, but
The
as
Titan-
an
the
actual
Titan
Brawn,
No, come on,
as
that's
an
not
actual
really.
Brawn.
Yeah, it doesn't count. No.
Yeah.
But how odd is that? Like they released that and then a figure of him. That's
Oh yes, because we've never had like 3,000 Optimus Primes in different size
but
arrangements.
you know what I mean.
This is Brawn.
Yeah, and they made a head for it. Why wouldn't they make it compatible? You know what I mean? But no, it's really cool.
Is there a Brawn in Classics or Chug?
There's a
Yeah,
Cloud
probably
Brawn.
Legend.
There's like an exclusive one where they put a new head on the Prime bulkhead.
Yeah. I don't think they got released. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it came out in Cloud. So it's
okay.
like
Oh yeah, it was supposed to
$7
come
or
out
so.
in something else. Yeah, that's right.
So there's this vehicle mode there, and okay, that is pretty decent.
Yeah, that is very good looking. Have you seen his Titan Master? The Titan Master is the best part of it.
The guy to the
Yeah. Go across. You'll think you'll see it. He looks great.
Mhm.
He looks great. But then you see his Titan
yeah.
Master. One more.
Keep going.
And that's the
Oh,
reference
is
to the Battle Beasts, the White Tiger or whatever his name is,
Yeah, okay.
because he's got the face and the feet claws. It's really
let's go.
cool.
Let's go back and actually look at the robot mode there. That's pretty decent too.
That is
yeah.
very good. Yep, definitely.
Looks like he's going to have gorilla arms, but oh well.
He's got elbows there.
Maybe his wrists / heads could rotate.
No,
Possibly.
but like where if he bends his elbow in, then the hand is facing towards his shoulder.
Yeah, but like maybe his head will turn.
Hopefully.
Wow,
All right, who's this?
that is.
Trigger happy.
Trigger happy.
Oh.
I'm actually not so good with most of the bots from
Point.
the headmasters.
He's
era.
he's a headmaster. Oh, bloody hell, what's his name?
Did someone not just say trigger happy?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, there you go. I was going to call him a bad guy.
Also, I'll just point out, like, there is actually text at the bottom of the screen that tells us.
All right, yes.
There we go.
So this is indeed
Genius.
trigger happy. Yes, very nice. Yeah. So, like, I kind of find like a lot of the deluxes are kind of in a similar way to Combiner Wars. Some of the deluxes are all sort of starting to look a bit samey. Like, it's bits of a jet, and there's fins hanging off them and stuff. But yeah,
they do like to share molds most of the time, and if they do it well, then
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe they've put more effort into differentiating the heads.
That detail's not there.
Stuff, and
I love that vehicle mode.
That looks great, but
great.
it's gonna be terrible when it's actually
It's like an X-wing,
and there's not going to be any detail in it at all.
But it looks great, like for the character and for its vehicle mode. Like that's very good.
This guy's caused a little bit of discussion over the group this week. So Broadside looked fairly big in the original image that we got of it, and we realized he's actually a Voyager size, and so he was actually just situated on a pretty small table. And also I wonder if it's like the was it Six Shot where they've added a submarine mode, which is just the gun.
Just upside down tank thing.
There's this giant fin hanging off the bottom of him that makes me wonder if he's got another mode.
It's a flying shot. It's a flying carrier.
But he does have another mode.
And so the interesting thing about there are little aerial bots on him as well.
Yeah, that is so cool.
And I wonder if they're actually going to come with him or not. But also, that completely destroys the scale of everything.
Yeah, but what?
It's his Broadside. There's no scale to be.
No, because he turns from a bloody aircraft carrier into an aircraft, and whatever the hell this is. But I like it.
Yeah,
can they split
one funny thing that looks abysmal.
Yeah, one funny thing I did hear during the week was it'd be good if you got an actual little Broadside in jet mode to put on with the aerial bots, so he'd be on himself.
Look, I've got to say, if the top jet thing, because that looks like a jet, if that splits, then yeah, but like together, yeah. His jet mode was never really anyone's favorite mode.
What is the rule about triple changes, Brad?
There's always one mode that
that suffers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are saying getting a tidal wave from this, but then again, tiny. So.
I like that.
You say tiny, but he's a Voyager class figure. Like he's not tiny.
I'd love a Titan class of this and better because it's not great, but I'd love a Titan class, especially like my dream is one day a Titan class tidal wave because that'd be amazing.
Say that 10 times fast. A Titan class tidal wave.
Titan class tidal wave. Titan class tidal. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I thought you were going to say amazing.
Yeah, I was just like, what? That's
open the conning tower up and
that's cool.
It's the one
he was sitting there. What was he doing while he was sitting there?
That is an old thing.
Yeah, I think he's
just taking a dump. I don't know.
No, I think he's
just watching the jets take off. He's just like.
It's sorry. It's the way my brain thinks. All I saw there was toilet.
Can't.
All right, it's time to check out Perceptor, which is probably the figure that I think has impressed the most out of this set. Perceptor's microscope mode. He can, for some reason, examine his Titan Master and
examine himself. That's great.
Did Max just like knock everything over or something?
No,
I think so.
My light just fell over and I took everything else with it.
And so his Titan Master can also pilot the microscope.
The tank. That's
cool. One important it's totally a tank-based microscope, but yeah.
One important thing to mention here is they went back to the G1 mold to do that eyepiece, so that is a working, functional microscope.
Did they really go back? Did they really go back to the G1 mold, or did they just go, "Hey, let's make it a microscope"?
No, apparently that is molded off the G1 Perceptor microscope.
Because Jason, that is a tank mode. That thing
from Hasbro.
Yeah.
That looks
it's got tank tracks.
It's silly to say.
Oh yeah, it's silly as anything, but that's what it's called. It's tank mode.
Yeah, it does say microscope, and it says package PKG. So he may come packaged this way.
That'd be cool. Wow.
It says package on all the images, though.
Oh, well, there you go.
It does too. Damn it! Oh well.
He's great.
Stood by that.
I like his robot mode. And also, I'm curious as to whether that is actually going to end up Chrome, because on their render...
Can you back up for just a second? Two image?
Yeah.
No, the one where he had his scope over his shoulder in bot mode.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that. I'm just wondering how long that's going to last.
No, that does collapse down. There's been photos from the floor where that is actually collapsed down on his shoulder.
Yeah, okay.
They've just got.
I was just looking at the articulation there and thinking, how long is that going to last? Sort of like with the quad plastic.
Yeah.
Well. So the render for this is clearly showing that this is meant to be shiny chrome, because you can see reflections on this. What's the bet that it's not going to be?
Well, I mean, they did it for the RTS one. That really came out of nowhere, because none of the other figures had it.
True. You know, Hasbro does like to splash around chrome and surprise people a little bit.
And, you know, Perceptor's the best one to do it, because he's got so many points that look really nice, because the disc's on his arms, and then his, you know, chest piece, the little nozzle on the top of his eye piece as well. Yeah.
So this is a better idea of the tank mode, except it just looks like...
Tank.
Excuse me. It does look like a microscope that's bent.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, luckily it's
It'll kill you with science.
When you lose the headmaster, you'll need the microscope to find it. So. Just me. Just saying.
That should actually be a little gimmick, and they should actually just be like Bluetooth connected, so that they can beep as you get.
Lose them.
Yeah, like find my iPhone.
Find my Titan Master.
Find my headmaster. So there's Perceptor's head, and there's his Titan
Wow,
Master.
that's horrible.
Where's the paint?
Yeah.
Well, it's a 3D render, so come on. Whose Titan Master is that? Repugnus. Yeah.
Repugnus? Grotesque.
There's Black Shadow's jet mode as well. That looks quite nice. Actually,
Not good, except for that part that's on the front.
Yeah, that's detachable.
That'll come off.
That's a reference to his mega pretender, ultra pretender.
I'm just thinking.
Yes.
I'm looking at the fuel consumption, dude. That's all.
Oh yes. Yeah.
It's actually the way the wings bend down actually reminds me a bit of Energon Megatron.
Yeah, me too. Especially because the legs or the arms are, you know, in that position.
You guys with the podcast have had it so easy not having me heckling in the background for so many months now, and I'm just letting you have it. Like, it's not since Shepparton that I was on last.
Yeah, he'll look better as Overlord.
Yeah, like it will. It makes you wonder why they even. Whatever.
Well, because I honestly, it doesn't make that much sense to do him as that.
He still does make a fairly good. Like Sky Shadow, though, you got to admit.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's imposing, but like Sky Shadow never, you know, turned into a tank and a jet. He only turned into a jet. But it's, you know, they're gonna squeeze all the blood out of the stone, you know. So they're gonna get Sky Shadow, Overlord. What's the repaint of Sky Shadow? That's
Thunderwing,
and then someone said they might do a which I don't see happening, but maybe a Star Saber. Yeah, you know, could be interesting. But yeah, I guess they just
you can do it. Like it's close enough, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So
or leader class flywheels. Hey,
right. That is actually what I thought when I saw the.
I can't believe I didn't think of that, because I love those characters. I would absolutely adore that. Yeah.
And we're back to the beginning. Cool. So
repaint away.
What's your pick of these figures, Brad? What's your favourite?
I think Brawn and Preceptor are definitely on my must-get list.
Yeah.
Most of the other ones are sort of near.
Per fucking Scepter, he looks gorgeous. That is a must-buy on site.
So he looks good as a render. I sort of wonder how he's going to look when he's in package, but yeah, fair enough. Who am I going to pick on next? It's either going to be Mikey or it's going to be Simon.
Don't pick on me, because
you don't got to pick on yourself first.
You don't care, actually, do you?
Well, it's of all the modes, I like probably the jet one. As long as that damn front piece is, I can throw it over my shoulder.
Yeah, you can do that definitely.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's the vehicle for the Titan Master, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I think his weapon.
Yeah, so to me that looks pretty good, except for like just having that front clip on there. The fun I could have with that thing out in the backyard, how far can I get it to fly? Would be fantastic. But that'd be my pick out of all of them. Perceptor to me is always just going to be the microscope, and and that's just the way I like it. But that's the winner for me.
Mikey?
Broadside.
Broadside? Yeah.
Yeah, really. I love it.
There's a lot of love for Broadside, and that turned to hate when people realized it was a Voyager. But questions. So questions this, because I know, Brad, I saw your comment. You're like, why couldn't they make it bigger or something? Like, are we just like never happy with anything that we're given anymore? Like, we get this figure and we're instantly like, oh, why couldn't you have done this to it?
Meh.
Yeah, and I think that's just collectors complaining. This is foremost getting sold to kids as toys. So, yes, I would have loved my Titans Metroplex to have that carrier mode instead of what we got, the office tower and carrier mode. But I think it'll be quite suitable as a Voyager.
I'll have to check out these modes on this Metroplex one of these days. So I've never ever taken mine out of bot mode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for Broadside, I mean, you've got everyone else in all the other triple changes in Voyager, so I don't see why you'd make Broadside different. Yeah, he's obviously a big figure because of aircraft carrier, but then again, you've got to think Megatron's a tiny gun, he turns into a gigantic robot, so, But I've wanted a Broadside. I wanted an official Broadside for the longest time, and even though I'm not collecting this line, I'm definitely getting that, because I'm happy with the aircraft carrier, and I'm happy with the robot. The jet is usually the one that usually, they can't do well. It just doesn't make any sense, firstly, and then secondly, they just can't pull it off.
There's only one leader figure coming out in this line. That's Six Shot.
No, and
Black Shadow.
Black Shadow. And Black Shadow, and, Overlord.
Leave that Japanese shit alone. Just make this thing a leader.
Dude,
this would be much better as a leader.
Overlord has been one of the most requested characters to get a toy in ages.
Brad, can I tell you a secret? Transformers is mostly Japanese shit.
I see dead people.
It's actually kind of not, but like Transformers is mostly originally American.
Yeah.
Can you
bit of both.
It's
Diaclone.
Can you pan around Max and show us the Unicron Trilogy collection?
Can of what?
Sorry?
Can you pan the camera around and show us your Unicron Trilogy collection?
That's not Japanese.
You love the Japanese stuff, so.
I would, but I don't have any.
Oh, so you don't like the Japanese stuff? Okay.
I didn't say I like the Japanese stuff. I said there's. I didn't say.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to get into it a bit later with another.
Takara is all Japanese, so you hate your MP10, Brad?
No, because it's.
I think we might move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might move on. You've trapped Brad in a logical fallacy.
So 36.
Before he self-destructs.
He's the 36th aircraft carrier ever made. I don't get is the reference to the G1 stickers, I'm guessing.
I was actually wondering that too. I didn't want to appear a fool by asking.
No, I have no idea.
I thought, doesn't every carrier have 36 on the side? Isn't that the number of presidents when the last one was built?
Perception. Might be 9E for all I can see.
Go.
9E.
It's not 17. What is it?
It's in hex.
No. It's not the Enterprise, so
looks good. I like it.
Let's move on. I think we're in the weeds. There's a closer.
Yeah, you cannot see anything.
Some additional coverage of the Titans Return previews from Hasbro.
Tiniest eye gap.
Yeah, it's because he's always looking at you through narrow eyes.
He's very pissed off all the time.
He doesn't need to look up.
No, apparently not.
These photos are kind of uniformly terrible and not loading.
This is just for anything that wasn't in the official.
So it's pretty much
side.
It's like, do you remember last year when we had that guy who was constantly standing in front of Devastator?
The jet's on the side of his arm, so you can attach the jets to the robot mode. That's cool.
Oh yeah, you can too. Look at that.
That is so cute. Definitely getting that. Definitely.
Is that actually the jets, or is it actually the antenna off the control tower?
No. Watch it. Go to another photo and you'll see it.
I can only see a watermark.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's the jet.
That makes no
Silver
sense whatsoever.
Oh, who cares? I love him. He's a great character. And he completes your triple changes. Why are you complaining? You've all got them in one class now. And you might be getting a better Blitzwing and a better Octane. And there you go. We're all in Voyager class.
You say better Blitzwing, but when you look at that Prime and...
Well, Blitzwing's the Megatron, and the Megatron looks okay.
I mean, yeah, sorry, better Octane.
Yeah, the Octane looks horrible. Yeah, wow. You can leave the Classics one. That one doesn't look,
I like the red plastic. The red.
Oh, it's so nice. It's pretty
Black
nice.
and red always looks pretty awesome, doesn't it?
It does. I hope that's not gold plastic. I really hope it's not gold plastic on that.
It's gold plastic.
Well, that's not going to last that long then. Unless they've made some advancements in it.
But it's not chrome. It's just,
Yeah,
it's
but
just
any
it's just
gold
molded
plastic doesn't work. Any
It
mold
doesn't.
gold plastic never works. I had a Chewbacca Star Wars crossover. He's like, I pulled his arm down. It just disintegrated, and then you can't fix it. Love it.
Yeah, I think most of these images. This is just the report from another website. So this is from TFW. Different, obviously a slightly different. Actually, sorry. One was the press images, and one's the actual event.
Yeah, Simon. Look, if you go back two. See how it's on his arm, Simon? That means you can take it off.
Yeah, no, he's on the phone. It's all right.
Oh, well, okay, so I didn't see him up there. Whoops. But we'll tell him that later.
We also got a photograph of someone taking a photograph of.
That is so cool. Inception. Yeah, submarine mode. Looks great.
No, it's not there, is it?
Yeah, it's
No,
up.
it's
It's
not
next to the phone.
Yep.
What?
Nice and prominent.
Yeah.
Oh dear. How is?
Oh, that person's still taking a photo. Look at that.
Oh, maybe they're videoing it.
Maybe.
Videoing a static statue.
Well. Submarine mode.
Submarine / pistol mode.
Yeah,
Dare I say I do not see pistol in that either?
Dare I say?
Complaining about
What
not
do you
slowing
see
down
more?
pistol.
What do you see more? A submarine, a
I
long,
see a car.
thin,
I see wheels.
or a pistol, Cybertronian pistol.
No, I see like a Cybertronian hover tank jet thing.
Nope, there's
That's
the
what
tank.
that is.
He's got two of them.
Oh wow, the Titan Master, that's weird.
You got a cat mode.
The Sunday driving car mode.
That board and pen up for gimmicks after the movie. They had to make.
Oh my
something
gosh,
change
he's got
6
a second
times.
seat. That is so cool.
Yeah,
For the Sunday driving. He
So
can
he can take his best friend.
Yeah, for a drive.
He can behead another character and take them.
Take him for a drive and then.
I mean, essentially, that's what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You'll have to take someone's head. You will literally have to remove a head from a character to put someone in that seat.
You know what? If they have incorporated a cockpit / sitting mode for all 5 of those vehicles, submarine, that is very impressive, I've got to say. It looks like they have. Even the wolf mode, you put the headmaster on the top of the head.
It's like the Dr. Claw.
That's pretty cool. Good on them.
Well, essentially, the cockpit torso has to stay in one spot.
Go to the next photo. He's got his little headmaster eyes just peeking over the top of a wolf head.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Look, he's like, I can see you. And the cockpit's his jugular, so that's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Fair enough.
It's
I've
decent.
got no interest in the character, but I just want to. It's interesting to see the engineering of it.
Yeah,
and it's a leader figure, so
it's always the
So
same.
this is actually a much better photograph of a lot of the figures that we only saw renders of in the previous.
Yeah.
So we've got Brawn there, Brawn in both robot and vehicle mode, and you can also see Kickback down there as well.
Yeah. It's about damn time that we have a complete set of Insecticons.
Another
Apparently
Dare I
the,
say Kickback isn't looking too good?
No, well, yeah, no.
He's got wasp
wings.
He does appear to transform by just lying him down.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
But that's Kickback.
The thing that's irking me is his ridiculously long arms. It looks like he's got Combiner Wars arms.
All the better to tickle you with, because Kickback's known
okay.
for tickling. Oh, that plane mode.
It looks better with.
It looks more like a sword.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah,
Tanker mode
look,
is
no
decent.
one's ever going to put that figure in plane mode.
Oh no. And that's
No,
it.
you see,
no
Mikey,
one's ever
the
gonna buy
entire
that figure.
plane is an air intake.
Yeah, it's just a big engine.
The only one that's going to buy that figure is somebody that got dared to buy the figure.
Probably, no doubt.
Reviewers.
What am I looking at down in front of the plane?
That's the
Ooh.
Repugnus / whatever his name is. Is it Repugnus?
Garden Masters, yeah.
Oh, yes,
I can't
it is.
remember his name. He's one of the monster bots, which is funny because you've got the well, yeah, we'll see what.
I'm pretty
Going
sure
by
it's
this
Repugnus.
logic, going by this logic, we've got twin dragon guy, and then we've got the little tiny Repugnus. So then the next wave we should have a deluxe Repugnus, and
okay.
that's a I can't remember what that is. Is that a pretender? I feel like that's a pretender.
No, Guntail.
Oh, what's his name? Fangry, maybe?
Yeah, I was,
Fangry,
thinking, I was thinking Fangry even before you said Fangry. So
Yeah. He was
I was getting really fangry about it.
Yeah.
Inception shit.
That's not a weapon.
He's just fanged it.
What weapon is that? What does that possibly accomplish?
That is a dagger.
What that tells me is that over 30 years they haven't found a way of making Repugnus any prettier.
Oh well, that's listen to his name.
I know it's a monster bot, but like
His name though, Repugnus. You can't make that pretty.
Thank you, TFW 2005 for just putting up a photo where they've focused on the plane up in the top.
Yeah, yuck.
Get them all off. Get them all off.
What's Toyak?
Just throw the watermark on them and get them all up. Okay.
Oh, elephant. That's cool.
Elephant gun.
Well, the elephant is actually literally Gunface.
Who is he? What?
He's new. He's just a new guy.
Okay. I was about to say, have we had an elephant transformer other than the Beast Wars stuff?
I like that little tank mode.
Yeah, it's
It
cool.
looks kind of like the Iron Factory steel jaw and whatnot.
Actually does, doesn't it?
And then we got a little sweep guy.
It's better look at Kickback. I think
He does have long arms. Yeah.
Particularly Kickback. And a tiny head.
I think he looks fine.
Yeah, he looks decent. I wish his
gonna
wings
be
weren't transparent. They were silver. But,
He's going to be insect mode.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
He'll be
He
in
has a
insect
big
mode.
backpack, though. He has a big backpack. It's like the insect head and most of the arms and stuff. So, they did what they could.
Fair enough. Yeah. So here's some more stuff. In fact, some of these we haven't seen in other stories. There is.
Yeah. Got the name rights back, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently that car mode's a lot wider than what the rest of the Titan cars are. So
that car mode for Hot Rod doesn't look great, does it?
no, there's not much detail there.
I don't mind the front of it. It's the back behind the
Cockpit.
I guess it's the cockpit. But it's a car. But
the latch, the hinge.
Yeah, don't really like that hinge area.
See, this guy,
Yeah.
he could have benefited from some of that chrome on those
Yeah.
exhausts.
Yeah, on the stacks. Yeah, on the pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Even just that red. There's just so much of that red.
Yeah, there's not enough flames.
Mm.
Wow. Well, he looks decent. He doesn't have the pipes on his arms, though, I don't think. No, they're on his... Yeah, shoulders
on
are
the back
too
of his
high.
legs, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't even
shoulders are too
express
high.
what I look at like when I see these figures after being with G1 for so much of my life. And I see these figures and I don't want to think I want to go there, but I just like.
I thought he looked a lot better. But now, I don't really like it
This is
anymore.
the problem is that we've been looking at renders of these figures and now they're in plastic in front of us. I don't have a problem with the size of the shoulders. Hot Rod's always had big, tall shoulders. And I think this actually accentuates them slightly because sort of heading more towards the comic dimensions where they're just towering over him now. It does sort of mean that he can't see left or right.
Well, when it comes to battles, that usually helps. So,
but at least he can't take a headshot, because someone's going to keep hitting him in the shoulders.
he'll have a shoulder shot.
Yeah.
That looks nice. Getaway from the Chrome Dome.
Yeah, he does look a bit alright, doesn't he?
He does the job. He does the job better than the Cybertron hotshot. Looks nice.
I don't know.
Same.
There's something about the chunkiness. Like I think around the front of the vehicle, like you lose all this detail around where the headlights are meant to be, and it's just like white molded plastic.
Yeah, well, repro labels. So there you go.
Takara.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, I
Takara.
was going to say more Takara than repro labels, but yeah.
Oh.
The answer to an issue on the Figo shouldn't be, something come along and fix it. It should just be like, it shouldn't be in the first place.
It shouldn't be needing fixing.
But I mean, for those of us who have a Lost Light crew and want to put a getaway in there, this guy's going to be a better choice than the 2007 Breakaway.
Yeah, less expensive as well.
Which I think both Mikey, you and I outlaid quite a lot of money for one.
Yeah, that's the most expensive deluxe I've ever bought in my life.
It is not the most expensive deluxe I've ever bought.
Really? Oh,
I have Rainmakers.
Oh, there you go. What did you
Name
pay
anything,
for your getaway?
Jason's bought a more expensive version of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. How much did you get yours, Jason, for?
A Rainmakers? I think the
the getaway.
Getaway? I think it was like $60.
Yeah.
I think you paid less.
No, probably 60 shipped. Did you get it shipped?
Yeah.
We got it about for the same, but still expensive.
Hey, so there's Perceptor with
shiny bits. Oh, actually,
they're actually not very shiny.
No, I think it's just painted, but still better than nothing. Better than bloody grey plastic.
Yeah, they're not chrome, but yeah,
it's still nice.
It's a bit of a shame, yeah.
But imagine like the grey plastic from Twin Strike. What's that guy's name? The dragon guy.
Double Cross.
Double Cross. Imagine if they had that grey plastic on those parts. It'd look terrible.
Yeah.
Vicious.
That's not all grey, or not all chrome, or silver. These necks were silver in the other shots.
No, so that's the thing. Those are renders.
Yeah, renders.
Yeah.
That's a really cool looking beast mode.
It is.
Pass.
I really don't like the use of the heads as hands.
That's his. No, that's like his trademark type thing. He's known for having the big head hands.
Yeah, they could at least try and make it look good though.
So was Twin Strike and Beast Hunters, but anyway.
How do you do that? How do you make head hands look good?
By maybe like splitting the jaws and actually making it look like he's got more like opposable fingers or something. Rather than just two claws.
Yeah, because he's got like a 5mm port above him.
That's it.
All right, so Trigger Happy looks pretty good actually.
Yeah,
it's got a nice bit of detail on it.
He's armed to the teeth. They look like
You'll see it
stickers.
in the next Star Wars movie.
Yeah, exactly. Those are weird chips.
Like, shut up, Simo.
The first order.
Yeah, so look, I would say of this, I'll probably end up buying Hot Rod anyway, but I would probably get Trigger Happy and I'd probably get Perceptor.
Yeah. It sort of reminds me of that last one. The twin helicopter
Kmart needs to do the $20 deluxe again because when these come out, I'm going to need some of them. Here's me who swore off a bunch of Titans Return figures going, I need 4 of them.
And then opening them live.
There's more.
God damn, we got sucked into Titans Return. They're all boxed.
Okay, who's his name? Petro.
Tero.
How you say it?
Tero. Pterodactyl, as in terror.
Ah, yeah, I see, right.
Yeah.
Shuffler for an elephant. That's cute.
I thought Shuffler. Snuffler or Shuffler? Yeah, that's good.
Shuffle.
And Repugnance. Yeah, they're cool. Why are they on like a really weirdly painted window?
I think you find it's
little kids telling Mum what figure they want, and they're like, I don't know how to say it, Mum. Is it with that Patero?
Churro.
There's kickback as well in the package.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, he's got. Well, yeah, the G1 had claws, so I guess the art has claws. Brawn.
Oh, Getaway is still Breakaway.
Yeah, they still haven't got the. I mean, all they have to do is slap Autobot in front of it, and then it's done. But whatever. And they've changed his name to what, Windferno or something?
Twinferno.
Twinferno. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, there's a bit of glare there.
Very happy. Yes.
Does it look to anyone else like they've actually changed the relative size of the headmaster's name and the bot's name. So have a look at Twinferno versus Trigger Happy there. It looks like there's maybe it's just because the
camera angle.
No, the name is longer.
I will get a box.
Twinferno.
My next question is: Is it only the Titan Masters have Fort Max on the box art, or is that everything in Titan?
Yes, it's only the Titan Masters.
Okay.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Like Twinferno and Trigger Happy, they're definitely different size fonts.
It's because there's more words on, Twinferno. Let's have Ottawa.
As the word gets longer, it shrinks.
Yeah, well, it has to. What else are they going to do?
Yeah. All right. So those are the packaging shots. There's yet another Optimus Prime. They haven't even missed a denomination. It's like he's just Optimus Prime.
Diac. I wonder if that's a reference to Diaclone. And why is he a Decepticon?
Why is he a Decepticon?
Well, for the Age of Extinction, they just had the Autobots for the thing. Diac.
Is that the Blitzwing, the Octane box?
Yeah, well, probably.
Actually, so if you look at it on his name, he's an Autobot, but on the top of the box, he's
Well, if you remember in Age of Extinction, they had that thing, but it was Autobot symbol on all the packaging. So I guess
it's probably just a mistake.
I think it might be, someone in Hasbro has been fired. This is actually a Titan Wars level error for them.
When you buy
we haven't actually seen Megatron. Like, we've seen Megatron right there, but we haven't actually seen him out on the stands anywhere.
That'd be nice if we did.
Would it?
I like Broadside. That is definitely a sticker on his chest, because that is very wonky.
It was way off, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. We've gone through all of those, and that's fine. There's a couple of other things to do. Here's the new Legends class, and this guy looks so cool.
Yeah, he does.
With the mace.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it's a gun. You actually, you fire the mace into their faces, and does he get it? No. Wait, does he? Come with a
The only way I'd like that mace is if it actually swung it around 360 degrees around in a circle.
And then he takes off like a helicopter.
Looking at you, Headmasters. Closing credits.
I'm fairly sure that Wheelie did not come with the
slingshot.
That's from the what do you call it? The Japanese exclusive line. GDO, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if the slingshot actually came with the Sharkticon or not.
That'd be nice.
Same colour, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
He looks great. I love him.
We need to buy 3 of them.
That's a good scale.
Yeah.
Everyone
actually does need to buy 3 of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Just for that one pose.
I'm going to buy literally everyone I see.
That's a good pose.
That's cool that they've got they've modded the Headmaster to go, the Titan Master to go on it.
I was going to say, what is that figure?
That's that's an exclusive.
Shooter.
Yeah, that was the exclusive
Ghost Shooter.
So that would have been a very expensive customization.
There's another expensive rare figure for Jason to buy.
Yeah.
I don't even know who it is. I'm not going to buy it.
We're writing down a list for you, Jason, for the next Singapore
shopping list. Yeah.
I love this feature.
What, that he gets to swallow his Titan Master?
Yeah. Well, it's like they can either go for a ride or he's eating them. It's just so cool. Like, why would you want to be transported that way? That's so odd, but like...
And he knows he's that cool because he's just packaged in the box.
Yeah, in that pose.
Yeah, you know you're going to buy more than one of me.
Yeah.
You know it.
I love it. That's great. Yeah, I'm going to get it. I'll get a couple of those little guys. Oh,
yeah.
Done right.
Whoa. Is he completely empty at the back?
Yeah, but you've got to make for the chair, Why does he have a tail? That's my thing. Oh, is that just... Oh, that's his actual... Oh, weapon stock. There you go.
Yeah, let's leave him in shark mode.
What's sticking out of his back? Is that like
it looked like somebody had filleted him.
Yeah.
This is actually after Robus has had his way with him.
That's actually really cool. That
Shark deflake.
Yeah, that's odd. I love. He's great.
Yeah, they look great. I think people should buy a couple of them.
I think everyone should buy one, even non-Transformers fans. Just like threaten people to buy them.
Also, this guy, Takara has revealed, and I believe that that big red text says "Do not copy." Takara has revealed allegedly. Legends LG41 Leo Prime Leo Convoy. He is I assume he's an Alpha Trion repaint. Like, I haven't actually looked too much at Alpha Trion.
Yeah, definitely.
But he seems like the figure that Alpha Trion should have been in the first place, right?
No, that is Alpha Trion's figure. Oh, unless they, why would they model for this? Like, when was Leo ever a boat?
Yeah, because they want to have it as an option for broadside. Like, that's what they're doing now. They release a repaint before the actual figure that it's intended for.
Yeah,
it's a
funny
special
you say
edition
that.
for the border up here, isn't it? The repaint, the boat.
Yeah, the boat looks really similar to broadside, but not 100. Only the front of it.
It doesn't.
It's a mix of broadside and Alpha Trion, I think.
Yeah, the front of it does. The back of it, no.
I think it's
why is Super not in the title?
Why is what?
Why is Super not in the title?
Are you just attempting to give Japanese Transformers more shit?
Yep.
Wow.
The latest variations of Power Rangers, whenever they go to the air quotes Super, they get all this gold shit on their chest, and that's just what I'm seeing here. I've got zero interest in this whatsoever.
There's a lot of fans of Leo Convoy, and I mean,
do they like this?
Yep, and I'd love to see their Unicron trilogy collection as well.
Oh my god.
Brad,
stop.
I'm muting.
Why are you so racist? Why are you so toy racist?
Really stop.
Toy race.
So I always feel like I've got to go and grab my umpire's vest out of the suitcase and just sort of sit here and just go, that's a foul.
Yeah.
So where I was going to go with this discussion was Perfect Effect did their Leonidas figure last year, and that was quite well received, and people quite liked it. So I feel like there is enough like for the figure out there. Maybe not enough love, but we'll see.
No.
I'll go and watch 300. I'll be happy.
That's not a good toy, though. I've seen that in the flesh. It's not good looking, and I've seen reviews. Like, none of the modes are worth it. So,
maybe it just needs blue steel.
Can we continue on and talk about something else that Brad was wrong about?
Yes. Oh, I love doing that. That's the favorite part of my show. The show.
Hang on, you just sent me a list.
Yay! I knew this.
Here we go. This is something else that Brad was wrong about. Yeah. Oh, I've just done this wrong. There we go. I don't know what's going on. There we go. This is a video proving that in Masterpiece Inferno's ladder does, in fact, fit inside the chest of the toy. Thank you very much. Thanks for playing, and there you go.
That's a lot of engineering. That's a lot. That's probably the most panels we've had fold in and over each other.
That is why there's no leg detail.
I think the main part of it is actually that we didn't realize that the ladder itself would then fold in half once it was actually collapsed.
Yeah.
Because that means there's the 2 sections or 3 sections of the ladder are all going in lining up to have one fold in the middle to collapse in on itself, and it's just.
I've been having ladder nightmares for the last 2 weeks ever since I spent like hours and hours trying to work out bloody Victorion's ladder because I've never had hotspot.
It actually doesn't mean that at all, Brad. Like, if you look at the way that folds up, it all folds into the part that actually bends.
But that whole thing's got to bend.
No,
only
the back half of it actually bends.
There is.
I think.
No debate here, that there is a video of the thing happening on the toy.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
There, and then it bends from there.
Yeah,
the bit that goes to the shadow realm.
Yeah, it all goes in that first section.
It does. So on an engineering complexity level, not actually that bad. Very, very nice with the way that they've managed to sort of make it all fit up. But on a magic level, 0 out of 10.
Yeah, well,
probably something you've never thought you'd hear from me, but that's probably the first masterpiece that I'd probably want to buy, just because I've been a firefighter for 18 years and it's sort of thing for fire trucks. So
I'll show you Hellfire. It's okay.
Does that mean you have original RID Optimus Prime?
No, and then.
No.
No, he's
wouldn't
a
go that far.
good fire truck. He's a good fire truck.
Where's your Unicron trilogy collection again?
Mine, sorry.
Mine's sold ages ago.
Oh. Is that going to be a show title?
Where's your Unicron trilogy?
Where's your
collection?
Unicron? Yeah.
I quite the what was it? Toy line racist.
Yeah. Well, Brad's being very toy line racist. You should get that sorted out. I'm going to call the toy
And
police.
we move on.
Let's move on. Does everyone realise that it's actually 10 years since the first Michael Bay Transformer movie?
Wouldn't that be
None of these figures are from that movie.
Isn't it next year? It wasn't
2000. Like next year, but like in general, it's 10 years.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're talking,
It was in full production by now. Filming.
yeah,
would
they
have
were
been-
talking about it for quite a long time.
Why don't we release every character that wasn't in the mold of the character that wasn't in the first movie? That's a good idea.
So what they've basically done is they've taken the evasion mode Prime and made it look worse. Look at that paint job, like that. Yeah.
That's intentional though. It's supposed to be all dusty and stuff.
What is that?
Oh, that's horrible. That's
Is that
just
the Revenge of the
horrible.
Fallen Megatron? Oh, I don't even know what B that is.
It's just
Is that actually
It's just-
Transformers Prime Bumblebee?
no.
No, it's just nondescript movie
Oh.
Bumblebee number.
It's Dark of the Moon Bumblebee.
It's
Yeah.
Nitro. It's Nitro Bumblebee
Nitro,
without
yeah,
the
something like that.
NASCAR
Nitro.
symbols on the side of it.
Shockwave, yeah.
So
'cause he was
basically,
one
they're
of-
doing a bit of a tour de force of the movie toys.
Yeah.
Well, at least people will be able to get a chance to get that mold, so that's pretty cool.
That Soundwave.
Soundwave.
That's coming out over here.
Why did they make that look like a prototype, the Starscream? Because that's clearly just the Revenge of the Fallen Starscream.
Most of it is, yeah. A lot of it.
That's
Yeah.
not.
They're
That's
actually
not
going
nothing
into the
anymore.
archive for photographs of the prototype and just going, look at what we're working on.
Yeah, we'll try and reel them in. Well, the only
No,
one.
I'll just show the prototype because you're going to get Thundercracker out of it as well.
This is cool though. This is genuinely cool. Like Grimlock and Strafe getting a little Optimus Prime and a little Bumblebee to ride them. That is nifty. But then again, that doesn't have anything to do with the first movie. But whatever.
Do you get the feeling that Takara slightly resents the movies?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I
God damn it,
can't.
Michael! You're making me make what?
Yeah. No, like, I kind of feel like, because they didn't release the leader class figures and they just sort of shoved them into their own masterpiece line and went, these will never sell. But, and now they're like, it's the anniversary of the movie, have some shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mate,
then that's the only-
mind you, it's not like Hasbro's doing anything. Although there'll be a new movie next year, so like,
Yeah, exactly. That's the only one that makes sense, really.
Yes.
And that's a nice one. You get the
But it's
Bust
not-
Optimus Prime mold.
Yeah, again, not the 07 movie mold.
Yeah, it's yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's the same design, just a better figure.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just redo the Revenge of the Fallen one with a bit better colour on it? Like,
That is the Revenge of the Fallen one.
A few words I would never like
Yeah,
to
Buster Prime is Revenge of the Fallen Prime.
Oh,
there was 2 leader primes in Revenge of the Fallen.
yes.
Yeah, and they're based on the same mold.
They're the same
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
All right.
The Buster was the one that
Alright.
turned the canisters into the one rifle.
Okay. Next.
fair enough.
Yes. Subtle.
We've seen so many Hasbro and Takara figures tonight that it's. I think I'm a bit transformed out. Let's move on. We've got some images, some updated images of Fans Toys Springer FT19. So there was a bit of criticism of this guy over when he was first revealed, and they seem to have gone back and I think softened him up a little bit. So there's a few more subtle curves in there, and I think they've taken another stab at the chest piece and really given that a better go. There's a lot more curvature on there now.
Yeah, definitely.
He's looking a lot better than the original
Yeah,
figure we saw.
definitely. Yeah, I think I've got my new favorite Springer. I think he has a very nice sword. That's cool. The other one, the Unique Toys or whatever it was, had the huge, like, really wide blade. I didn't like that. But this looks like it's going to shape up to be a pretty nice figure. I haven't seen the alt modes. This is the first time I'm seeing this, actually. I don't know why.
There you go.
It's a bit clunky in the back. Okay, it's clunky in the back, skinny in the middle. The helicopter mode has to be pretty damn cool.
I like the helicopter mode.
Yeah, that's probably
better.
That's clearly the winner here.
Yeah,
That rotor
definitely.
sitting pretty high above the bot.
Which is, well, I guess you can maybe push it down. Or
It's got a clear tail, but still.
Look, I'm not an aircraft engineer, but I'm guessing it's got to be above the rear tail.
There's a lot of talk in that drop shaft. I'm not on Fans Toys bandwagon with this. I'm still preferring Open Play's spring that we talked about in episode 78.
Why would Fans Toys sew that wheelie? What is that wheelie?
What is that really?
It's really weird.
Yeah,
Is that the
I agree.
KFC? Oh, it's not.
What? That looks atrocious. Why would they even put that in the?
Yeah, it was the one that came out
Scale.
before Ollie. It's some
Yeah,
other third party that just
It's
disappeared.
called Disgust. But
Which is why no one knows what it is.
Yeah,
Biggest
exactly.
survivalist.
It's called Mistake.
Oh, definitely. No, that looks great. That looks like a solid scale.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I can't say anything bad other than the car mode's a bit. Again, Brad says that one mode suffers. Okay, with the third party triple changes, the Blitzwing, the tank kind of suffered, and then for Astro Train, the train kind of suffered. Is what I'm thinking.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I guess one mode has to just suffer because of engineering. I mean, yeah, no, it looks solid. Like, and that looks really good. That's that's their
That'll be their Galvatron, I think.
yeah,
right?
that's not Tyrant. So yeah.
No, like why would Fans Toys put out a photograph
Yeah.
of
Well,
another
then
company?
again, they put out the photograph of that other thing, which isn't Fans Toys. If it
That's
is
because
Fans
no one
Toys-
wants that.
Yeah, it's just like
No.
It's Wheelie.
they have
Also,
to touch
also
it.
no one can get
They touch it with a stick to get in the photo. I'm just like, can we get rid of that thing soon?
Yeah, I'm liking this. I nearly brought myself to purchase the Unique Toys Allen when I was in Singapore, and I didn't because I didn't. Yeah, no, I don't know if I actually need a masterpiece spring or not, but if I do, it could well be this one.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you, but there, he looks fantastic, really. Yep.
He's just, I mean, as Fans Toys tends to do, like they've got the proportions right in bot mode. Yeah.
Yep.
What else we got? A statue.
Whoop-de-doo.
Interesting.
What
Approximately
freaking do?
no one.
Yeah. Prime One Studios is making another statue because
Those are
if
some-
one person buys the statues, they can stay in business.
That's a nice nose and lips. He does have nice nose and lips. I'll give you that.
It's
much.
a nice sculpt.
Yeah, head sculpt. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, like the actual look at the amount of detail on offer there. Like there is actually not just the head, but like look at the lights all the roll cage and
All the detail on
when
the
it doesn't
chrome.
have to transform, and you're getting one of these things, you'd want that much detail. You'd want to justify buying it, really.
if you are going to spend that much money on them.
Oh yeah, what, $2,000? It's kind of ridiculous, but there's a market for it. Brad's going to buy it.
Someone's buying them.
It's
You
not
are, aren't you?
Brad.
Yeah.
All right, end of the news. End of the news.
Why?
That is signal for Brad to turn off the share camera from my computer. There we go. So,
Silence.
news.
So-
news. Like, what's your favorite item out of the news, Max? What did you like most?
I don't know. Triptychon leg. There we go.
Brad, Triptychon leg.
Triptychon leg.
You guys so easily.
Boring.
Whatever. Mikey, don't disappoint me.
I was gonna say the leg, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to say, I really actually do like that broadside, and I think it's really cool. Isn't it the first time we've had like a figure that does turn into something so massive that's not massive, but it comes with little I hope it does come with the little planes. That's really cool. And that's
If
what I
not,
like
someone
about
will
it.
make them off Shapeways or something.
Yeah, Shapeways, but this is official. I love that fact.
There's rumours we're going to get Scorponok the same, so let's hope that doesn't happen.
Scorponok from Broadside?
No, like a Voyager or a Leader.
Well,
why are we hoping that doesn't happen?
Because
I'd like a Leader.
We want the Titans one in 6 years' time.
So we've got something to wait. We've got something to fiddle with whilst we wait.
Yeah, you just need something to tide you over in the meantime. It's like the Milky Way between meals.
Yeah, it's like...
Jason, what did you?
Okay.
What's yours?
I actually quite like the Fans Toys Springer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I thought we were talking about official, but you just said
No, we were just talking about the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a really nice. Yeah.
I like me winning a cosplay competition.
Enjoy your $1,000 Sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, exactly. He almost killed him as well. The first day he's won something, and then the first day he dies.
Simon, what's your
pen?
My favourite thing from the news, I guess. Well, I mean, I've got to tell you for a start, I am a leg man. It'd have to be
no argument there.
Yeah, Masterpiece Inferno. So,
all right, sticking with the fire truck. Cannot fault you for that. Sounds good. So let's talk a little bit about new acquisitions. I got to say, I am out this week. I got nothing new. Who's up next? Brad.
Wow. So
anyone else?
Stunned silence descends across the podcast. Brad, what have you got? You've got a Fans Toys.
I got a Sonic screwdriver.
I think you've mentioned that at least 20 times so far.
I've got to get some value out of it.
There's going to be a
Exactly.
crossover with the Doctor Who Collectors Club.
Yeah. Fans Toys Willis. I got him out of his box last weekend to get the box put away with some other stuff. He got put straight into bubble wrap for today's event and never came out. So I've wasted the last week and a half.
Mint in bubble.
Mint in bubble, yeah. He's great. He's got some good weight to him.
That's it. I think that's a common story with Fans Toys figures these days. The heft of them, I think, is quite right. I found that definitely with the Insecticons. I don't actually have that many Fans Toys figures, but all of the Insecticons are just right bang on. What have you done to it?
I'm just trying to find a die cast. I think his waist is die cast.
Did you just bite the figure?
Bite it to see that you
I was knocking it against my tooth.
He's biting his crotch to find out where the
He's
die cast
biting his willy. How dare you bite your willy on camera?
He bit his willy, yeah.
Luckily for me, he come in bot mode, so I never had to worry about transforming.
Oh, dude, why do you not enjoy transforming things?
Because
he likes statues.
I'm kind of similar to this. Like I like it if they come in bot mode.
I just said that Brad likes statues, and he just asked me to leave politely and start driving back to Melbourne tonight.
Oh dear.
Honestly, I reckon it's better to come in vehicle mode because then you still have that initial experience of transforming it, but then it's also you're saving the best till last.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I'll take the photos of it in car mode or alt mode, and then transfer into bot mode. I'll never have to go back again. So, yeah,
take photos of it.
Yeah, take some photos of it.
Okay.
So that way I know what it looks like in car mode, so I can.
Oh, good, because it's not on the box or anything.
It's not obvious by its chest or anything. It's like, I wonder what that figure that has a Jeep for a chest turns into.
Away.
Possibly a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know.
Is that what the leg was for in this episode?
Yeah, it turns into Triptychon's leg. Oh, there you go.
Simon, we know that Brad did not buy anything at the convention today. Did you?
I did not, but it doesn't mean I don't have acquisitions. I made sure that I didn't go and buy stuff. There was nothing secondhand / vintage at the whole convention, so it's a bit of a first for me. So it was a pretty no-brainer for me not to buy anything. I did, however, have some acquisitions from a trade that I did, God knows how many months ago now, which they've been waiting here for me. Finally got them, so I'm only going to quickly go through them because I haven't even had a chance to unbox any of it. Mania King.
That's the vintage color version as well.
There you go.
Like
Even more value on it.
Broken the seal. Sorry, guys. I've actually currently own a third party. God damn it.
Wow. So Simon, what brought you to the decision to buy Mania King, or was it just part of the trade?
Yeah, it's part of a trade. So I haven't actually gone and lashed out money for all this sort of stuff. I buy, sell, trade toys. Sometimes it's more a case of I had a heap of Robotech stuff on card. And a Robotech member from the Transformers Club, I got in contact with him, and we just worked out a mutual trade. He loves his Robotech, and it's more a case of I want the stuff to go to the collector where it needs to be. It's easier for me being Vic Rep and in the Transformer world more than the Robotech world to hopefully move the Transformer stuff to the people that want that. So for me, it's a no-brainer as far as putting the collection where it needs to be. So that's as far as third party. I'm always sort of like, oh no, I don't want to get into it.
Did you in fact get struck by lightning when you handled the box?
Yes.
Possibly. So that's as far as Mania King. I've got a couple. I know that you like to try to keep it.
That's all right.
Very brief.
Half the time when I come back from Singapore, this becomes the majority of the podcast.
I actually noticed that. I've been watching a couple of podcasts, and I'm like, I'm just going to go and make a coffee now. Perhaps put a roast on.
It's
the
still
Jason
going.
show.
Yeah.
So Combiner Wars Starscream. That they all have been out of the box, but
I was going to say I can tell because he's actually wearing the crown in the box. The box is,
and that's one thing we done today. We
found a new game.
It was Coits with Starscream's crown.
We were seeing who could actually get his crown to go back onto his head, and we got close, but no cigar.
We kept on going upside down.
We have
Legends Megatron. Very nice.
Okay, so
shiny.
I think I've got it somewhere that one's going to go. As I've got a soft spot for Megatron, as you can tell by the faction symbol on my.
Yes,
yes. Well, for the IDW Megatron, because he's not a.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, and last but not least, something that's a little bit closer to my heart, but
that's nice. That is good.
Ooh. So whether you can
Intel Ops Blaster and Perceptor, yes, there we go.
Get it out of the thing, but
knocks out Brad as he opens it. I love that set.
So that looks great. So that's my acquisitions, I guess. None of it, which will maybe one of my Megatron might end up in my wifey's collection. But yeah, the rest of it will be up for grabs, I guess.
Cool. Let's turn our attention to Max. Max, what have you got there?
Right. So had a SA Toy Collectors Trade Day. I think it was last week. Got a few little bits there. A couple of them I haven't opened yet, but got this little guy off. Wait, the camera's over here. Of Dylan. This is the iGear Mini Warriors Rager, I believe. So this is the sort of TFCon exclusive homage to whatever his name.
No,
it looks like
Erector.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's a Erector homage, but he's a remake of Puffer.
Yeah,
he looks enough like Puffer, but he's just going to be my Puffer.
That was my first thought.
Yeah, but he's a really nice little figure. You know, he started off. I feel like these guys sort of started the whole tiny third party trend, and it's quite nice. Also for $2 a pop, got G1 Wildfly from the Decepticon. What's his face? I always forget the name, but some team or other. And then G1 Cosmos. No.
Did they combine? Monstructor.
Monstructor, yeah, him.
Oh, that's all right. Is he complete?
I don't know. He is what you see here. So
okay.
So
if you can find
pretender cover.
Yeah, if you can find them all, you'd have a very expensive figure on your hands.
It's the only G1 combiner that I don't have is Monstructor, but
it's hard to find, especially complete.
Not hard to find, but just hard to justify spending the money.
What's the Monstructor? What GoBots? I can't remember what's that one.
GoBot's Monstructor. It's a 5 combining.
Yeah, but it's not called Monstructor because they couldn't get away with that.
Dino King?
No, it's Monstructor. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Anyway,
Yes.
speaking of GoBots, also got the original Leader 1 for $2 as well. It's actually really nice.
I do like
Leader 1. At least one GoBot.
Yeah. Whether you know it or not.
Yeah. He's nice. He's got a whole lot of diecast heft, which is excellent.
I quite like the old Leader one.
Yeah, he's good. Just a little figure.
Tagged people you don't like.
Yeah. And then at the Comic and Toy Fair today, it was someone selling DVDs free for $10. So I grabbed a copy of the '86 movie.
Nice.
So even though there's a brand spanking new version coming out, I'm just like, oh well,
yeah.
can't bother getting
coming
that,
out.
So.
We don't really know what's actually coming here.
Yeah. But I was like,
Coming
oh well.
next.
And then Sam and I were both selling stuff at the table, and before the gates opened, I noticed Sam's stuff, and I was like, "Oh, how much you got on that Warpath?" And he's like, $15. So Warpath.
Oh, that's good.
And I didn't really know, couldn't tell what the big fuss was about him. But then I transformed him just before the show, and oh my god, that is a beautiful piece of plastic.
Yeah,
he's fantastic.
$15 is a great price.
When he came out, people were absolutely losing it if they didn't find one in store, and people were paying like upwards of like $100.
That still happens now. Like people are like, oh my god, I can't find Skywalk and Shockwave and Pipes and Viper, and like it happens every time.
Implying anyone wants.
It's just like
Pipes.
Wheelie. I mean, you guys saw Wheelie before, and you're all up in arms because you can't get one.
Yeah.
Freaking everyone now. And then last, but certainly not least, got
definitely
the
not
big guy.
Where I think you're going.
Yeah, Takara Fort Max. I mean, what else is there to say?
No,
he's perfect.
Yes,
he's most insanely awesome. I mean, he's massive. He's got tons of details. Got a big fuck off sword. You know, he.
That should be the official name for that sword.
Yeah.
Not the Master Sword.
It's a big fuck off sword.
Not the Master Sword. In Japanese, it just says big fuck off sword.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he shouts things at you in Japanese.
The restraining order sword.
Oh, do you know the secret to him?
The secret?
You can't tell us. It's a secret.
Yeah, well, if you hold down the speaker button for a while, it plays the headmaster's theme for a bit.
Yeah, I couldn't get.
Just hold it.
This is going to be excellent.
Nothing's happening.
Keep holding.
It just shouted warrior.
No, why'd you take your finger off?
I was holding it for a solid 10 seconds. All right, I'm holding it, okay?
I think it's about 30. I think it's something unrealistic like 30.
Mikey, if you want to go, I will hold my finger down on this button, okay? And you can do your acquisitions.
Yeah, what have you got, Mikey?
I got some repro labels. I don't really know how to show them off. I'll get you my two favorite upgrades.
Have you applied them to the figures yet?
Yes. Why would I just show you stickers on a sheet?
So you can show us the figures. You said you don't know how to show them off. It's pretty easy. Just show us the figures.
Because I got a lot of them done. But I'll show you my two favorite ones that got done up. 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, he fell over.
Oh, Mikey, you were right. It's doing a thing.
It worked, and Mikey's left.
12 seconds.
I've still got the headphones on. I can hear it.
What did it say?
How long did you have to hold it for?
Off my chest.
I don't know. I wasn't timing. I just know that I held it for a while.
There you go. That's how you
music.
do it. That's the Easter egg for Fort Max.
You sure? Because I managed to just press it before randomly earlier and I did it anyway.
Well, there you go. This is Beast Box, and the KFC one. I've got all like the G1 cast, on screen and 2 off screen ones. These were obviously one of the off screen ones. These should have been in G1, the characters. But the repro labels just bring it to life, because before it's just boring, just blue and stuff. But now you've got all the silver highlights, all the chromey highlights, and like all the purple and stuff, and you've actually got where's the faction symbol there? Where are you? How do you do this? Ooh, he's flying. Nah, there's faction symbols all over him, and he looks really nice. And I got out of the Reflector Wars, I got this guy, and they just really do a deal for him. You get the No, don't do that. You get the leg stripes, which he needed. And then just for the center guy, he gets the really nice reflective plastic for the shutter. Cool symbol. And then the camera modes where it really shines, like really makes it into the G1 reflector. And yeah, it's solid purchases from repro labels. Do people actually don't like it? Did I take away from somewhere people don't like repro labels?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay. Yeah, they're like for third-party figures, I recommend them because the sets they do, like they do a lot of good for the sets. First party, if you think it needs it, like I remember Reveal the Shield Jazz was missing a lot of like important paint apps, and then the labels actually fixed that. So yeah, if you want to go to Toy Hacks, and yeah, they're really cool, and they also do really cool background pieces like background displays. Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, dioramas.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, cool.
Words aren't coming to me tonight.
So shipping and production speed for repro labels tends to be fairly slow, doesn't it?
You've got.
Does it matter if they've got it in stock at the time you order it or something?
I don't think they ever go out of stock is the thing because well, at least I've never seen it. Like they've got available under each of the sets they have available. I don't think they've ever run out of the stock. But a lot of people buy them, and to get to Australia, really, you buy it. It's $3 Australian shipping.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, it's just stickers. They're just going to send it to you in an envelope, but protected by 2 pieces of cardboard. You place an order. If you place an order for a few things, it'll take like about a week for them to print them all off and then ship them. If you're buying one set, then they'll pretty much get it to you. Or they'll pretty much print it and send it the next day.
Okay, that's way faster than I thought it was. I thought it used to be a lot slower.
Oh, the shipping time can go from about a month to a bit over a month, like because it's coming from wherever it's coming from. It's not in Australia. But yeah, that's the only thing that takes a while is the actual shipping to like you, not the like making of them. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, that's good. Now, I've actually remembered that I actually do have acquisitions because last time we did the podcast, it was Friday night, and that didn't take into account my Saturday shopping spree, which we did actually cover on Off the Rails. But yeah, I went out and took advantage of Kmart's $20 deluxes and bought a whole bunch of Titans Return deluxes. So that was pretty fun.
You did.
I did. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for me now. So guys, what is coming up in the week ahead? Do we have any more convention appearances coming up?
No, that's it until November. Max, there's something else in October over there?
Yeah, the Halloween Comic Con. I think it was still up in the air whether or not we were going to attend that. I think especially because I think they're having issues sorting out the venue, but we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I might have to talk to you and Sam about that.
Sounds like a good idea to have a discussion about that off the podcast. Let's bring everything to a close. Thank you for listening, everyone, and you can find the podcast on iTunes. You can find all of our information about the club on the website transformerscca.com. Come and join the Facebook discussion group. Come and join the Facebook Buy Sell Trade group if you are in Australia. You can follow Off the Shelf at the Off the Shelf website at offtheshelftcca.podbean.com, and you can of course find the page for it on Facebook as well. So we are all over the place. There's lots of different pages for you to like and follow and read for TCCA. Come and join us, and just come and join us in the chat group, and yeah. It's always a good time. Thank you for listening, everyone, and do give us a review on iTunes if you are listening to the podcast on iTunes. It does help, and we appreciate it. We will be back next week. We'll probably be back on Friday night, so like I'll be a little less weirded out because I'm here on Saturday night, and everything feels a little bit odd. But we'll be back on Friday night next week, and we'll see how we go.
It's still Friday in South Australia. It's okay.
All right. Thank you for listening.
All right.
Bye.
Catch
you
up,
guys.
Bye.